Good morning, folks, and happy Thanksgiving to you, everybody here in the U.S. My name is Tassinix, and welcome to Week 3, Round 1 of Season 34, 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent, once again, is Darth Malgus, Premier Kyber champion. I think he might have earned it in, like, Kyber 2 or something. But, very serious player, and we fought him here in fives. Last 5 season, and we did get the win there. So we'll see if we can get a repeat performance here today. Let's jump right in on the graphs, because we don't want to be at this all day now, do we? All right. Here, I'll kill the camera so it's not in the way. Back over here. Okay. So, back in the top 50. I'm at 36. He's at 34. My GP 11.3 to his 11.7. Top 80 GP 2.87 to 2.89. So very minor advantage for him. Zeta's 255 for me, 276 for him. Omicron's my 28 to his 28. Dead nuts tie. Top 80 average speed, my 143 to his 146. So a little faster, but not a ton. Alright, so for mods, I have more plus 25s. My 90 to his 84. And pretty much after that, he has me beat. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be by enormous quantities. It's like in the 20s, 20 to 24s, I have 186 to his 217. Plus 20s, I have 276 to his 301. So call it 20-something, right? 20-something difference. And the gap gets a little wider going on down, but that's okay. I don't worry so much about that. All right, relic analysis. Total levels, my 1501 to his 1613. That makes sense. Relic 9's my 23 to his 23. We're tied up. Relic 8's my 47 to his 69. Damn. Relic 7's my 98 to his 104. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Datacron analysis. Hey, wow. This is a guy that really must not care about Datacrons, because I think this might be the very first person I have fought since Datacrons came out that, or at least since the reroll counter came out, that had less rolls than me. So, wow. That being said, he still has 7 more level 9 Datacrons on me, 21 to my 14. 6 to 8s, I have 10, he has 5. 3 to 5s, I have 21 to his 14. So, he really was about taking him up to the max. Alright, here is the brief snapshot of the GL matchup. Feel free to take a screen grab if you want. I won't cover it in great detail. It takes a ton of time. Likewise with the key characters. Yup. And then ships. Oh, what is this? Someone is missing a gold mod on their Radis. That's what that is. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, friend. That's a damn shame, in fact. Alright, let's move on over. Alright, so yeah, he's already done his attacks. We'll cover that, guys. He was fairly aggressive, and he did break it out into phases. He's one of those guys. Does it in like a set of 3 or 4 attacks. Hey, Ray. Happy Thanksgiving. Good morning to you. Alright, so yeah, this is the Omega Bot report I ran on him. We can see here the mod comparison with the line graph. Yep, pretty competitive. Squad banner efficiency. This guy's pretty good on offense about getting his banners, so respect. He has me on the Chief Chirpa Omicron, but pretty much nothing else am I missing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and he has the bare minimum in his Ben Solo, so that's interesting as well. Alright, let's talk about defense. So I ran this report here based on the last 2 weeks, right? So we see 100% presence of CLS and gas, and Qui-Gon, actually. Jabba, Lord Vader, and Rey Swolo were also, pretty high flyers here. I think that is probably closer to 6. You can see the yellow and red on these bar graphs mean that his opponents dropped on these defenses in the way described in the color chart on the right there. So you can see that, it's possible some of his opponents never even saw some of these GLs if he had them tucked in the back, something like that. All right, DR, Hux, yep. So yeah, he does his Malgus, he does his 3 GLs, Gas, CLS, Qui-Gon. It's a pretty robust defense. No bullshit. Executor, Profundity, and Negotiator. All right, yep. We can expect Gas, Qui-Gon, Jabba, Lord Vader, and Rey Swolo up front, possibly DR or Malgus instead. Yeah, wow. Guy even said, yeah, he sets down Starkiller. Man, I'm going to have to watch out for that. It's going to be some real shit. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. I'll think about that. I'm thinking about how to manage if I see a Starkiller in the back. Wait a minute. Where is Starkiller going to be? Starkiller is going to be up front if he's going to be there. Huh. He thought he needed his Starkiller against me. Okay, fair enough. All right, offense used. Yes, strong patterns here. So through the 6s and the 5s, these are 100% in my view. We will definitely see him using these on attack. So JMK Dash C Wampa. But you see, Dash, he had actually, so he expects that I kept my JML for offense. And from his view, he's thinking the best money he can get would be to have his Dash on defense, because that is, in fact, exactly what he did. All right. So, nothing too interesting else in here. Does have some struggle here on fleet, interestingly enough. And what odd teams to drop on. So it's like he clears the front wall. And what's the blue line here? His attack order. So these are, so you see these are a very high number on this blue graph, which means that they are very late in his attack sequence. Interesting. So these will be later teams like on a back wall that he would fight and then struggle against. Huh. All right. Let's move it back over to the main scene. Get the party rolling. Hey, Mark 12. Happy Thanksgiving. Good luck today, Tass. Appreciate it, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Appreciate everybody here. Yeah. Let's get underway here and have a look at defenses. All right. So I get to go in full detail here because our opponent has done his attack set. And I think he's space jammed people. All right, so there isn't a ton to talk about in terms of drops from him because he one-shot every squad but one, and we'll cover that when we get there. But up top side, we had Grand Inquisitor, Ninth Sister, Seventh Sister, Iden, Shore, Range, Radis, Jin, K2, CLS, Chewpio, C3PO, Qui-Gon, Jinn, JKA, and Cam. Down bottom front, I had set Malgus, set Talon, DRBSF, Malk, and I switched things up for this week. We have very, very, very fast Malak. He is a very fast boy. This is a 353 DR and a 354 Darth Malak. And that is 126,000 health Relic 8 Bastila. So, this is a bigger girl. Hey, Matthias, after a long time, I can follow your stream again. You streamed too late in the night for me in Germany. Yeah, hey, look, man, for a long time... Well, first of all, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. But for a long time, I wasn't working, and I got a job a few months back, and I just can't be streaming in the mornings most of the time. It's just a work conflict. But this is a rare occasion here, and I was on a podcast last night. Once they get it uploaded, I'll link it on my Discord. You guys can listen. I was on the... Under the Hollow Table podcast last night. It was a lot of fun. Those are some cool folks over there. Anyway, so yeah, next here, this is the only squad he struggled with a bit. It was Gas Rex 5s, and we did extract the maximum price for this, right? You know, he killed 5s, then he had to kill Rex on the next attempt, then Gas on the last. So, solid. Lord Vader, Maul, Royal, yep, one shot. Jabba, Boushh, Chrysanthemum, one shot. So, did very well. But yeah, Matthias, if you aren't already doing it, you should follow my YouTube. Then that way, if you're missing it on Twitch and, I don't know, you don't want to click through however long the stream is, you know, I'm trying to get these videos uploaded in the next 24 hours to have chapters, so you guys can just click through stuff easy. All right. Back squad, excuse me, back squad zone. We had Dengar, Boba, Zam, followed by Savage, Lobster Trooper, and B2. We had Nest, Resistance Hero Finn, Resistance Hero Poe. Then we had Maul, Bam, and Bo-Katan. And last but not least, Rey, Swolo, and Hoda. So yeah, he one-shot everything except gas. Now, let's talk about fleet. Yeah, 4 hours is a long time on Twitch and YouTube. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. That's the only reason I'm suggesting the YouTube, is because then you can just click the chapters and just watch the fights. You know, if you catch me live or whatever, and you know, it's one thing to watch it live and enjoy it live. It's one thing to sit and watch through all of my bullshitting, you know, in long form on a VOD. I mean, that's a personal preference where you want to watch me, Matthias. I'm just saying that, like, for people who don't catch me live, if I'm you, I think it would just be an easy time saver for me to catch what you want to see of the streamer by watching it on YouTube where you have the chapters. I personally don't, I don't have a preference where you watch it. I'm just happy that you watch. So wherever it's convenient for you to watch, do that. Anyway, he one-shot our Executor triple attacker down here. Then he got jammed up here with Radis. So he should still have a couple fleets left, right? But the thing is, the wipe on this Profundity, the full back out, that means he probably doesn't have a proper option to clean this up. This one I'm sure he can get through. You know, it's just the remains of a Radis team. And yeah, he Radis mirrored it, right? You can see that Radis is missing. So that's what he did. He suicided our Radis with his, and he should still have a couple things left. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it looks like he is jammed up good here on Profundity. All right, top side, offense. All right, so what he's got down is Hux, Phasma, First Order TIE Pilot, with the Phasma level 9 Cron, with the bonus, the reset turns. So, decent chunk of stats here besides, 9.5% health, 47% health steal, 15% protection, 92% potency. Pretty serious stuff. Yeah, I think he's probably not going to clear Profundity, Ray. I think that's the only reason. That would probably put me on tilt, is if it's like, okay, I just had to Radis mirror and suicide, to have to go and two-shot a Radis, and then I had such a bad outcome against Profundity that I had to fully back out. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough spot to be in. I don't envy him for that. Or he royally fucked the Radis using Executor Profundities. I mean, yeah, he could. I guess I hadn't considered that. The other alternative is that he used Executor to go after Radis, but what an extreme thing to do. Hey, Revan, what's going on, man? Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for piling in. Appreciate it. And also, good morning to you, Stryker. All right. All right, so then we've got Sortie BB-8R2. 14% health steal, so a chunk of armor, health, and protection. It's not bad. Not a bad call at all. Yes, Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara. God damn it, man. I'm so pissed that Wampa didn't work for us last round. So this is another situation where you've got high armor penetration on Kyle Katarn. That's kind of nasty. 44% dodge really does make something like Wampa very tempting, because his basic can't be evaded. But yeah, you could end up just getting caught out here on Cara. I don't know how I feel about that. CLS, Chewpio, C-3PO. Ooh, the Relic 8 Chewpio, man. I want a Relic 9 CLS and Relic 8 Chewpio. That's what I want to do. Yeah, he may be tilted, Striker. I mean, it happens to us all, I think. But, yeah. 36% dodge. Hot damn. See, that's another one of those. Last episode, I used JKR to take on a CLS because I wasn't trying to mess with all that dodge shit. And I think we might do that again. All right, RJT and Resistance Bros. How fast is the Finn? That's always the relevant question. 346. My man's cruising. My man has got the moves. He's still worthwhile to keep fast. It's just, God, there's so many things pulling on my speed budget. All right, Armor Pen, 28% dodge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then they get the offense up when they dodge. It's not good. It's not good for me. Okay, so that's kind of interesting set of B teams on the wall. Well, I mean CLSs, definitely an A team. All right, so now he's got Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA and Cam, Dash L3 Vandor, Jabba Cursant and Boushh, Lord Vader, Maul, Royal, and then Gas Rex 5s. All right, I gotta get on my spreadsheet here. And I didn't really start to map all these out how I wanted to do them, but yeah, the Qui-Gon, I know I wanted to do Nute Jango B1, and I just have to hope I'm careful. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to watch that later. Alright, so where is the stream for Galaxy of Heroes? Alright, I'm going to, I fought Zio here last week for the second time, and he beat me for the second time. And what I want to catch real quick is how he fought me. Come on. Most recent. Oh, okay. He's not doing it like that. Okay, that was live. That was a couple days ago. Round 5. Was I his round 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I was his round 5. Because he played this matchup really cleanly. Alright. I want to see that. Come at me, bro. I need that Qui-Gon fight. Alright, I'll drag it over on the screen here, because we can all study this here together, but he was so clean about this, I really wanted to watch it again. Where the hell is the fight, though? Where did I set that? I must have set it up top, something like that. Man, I cannot read Cyrillic at all. Okay, not that. Not that. Oh, no, this can't be it. 19 November 22, round 5. This isn't me. This can't be me. What was it? Damn it. Is it fighting me or not? That's what I need to see. Show me the name on the enemy account. Wow. Well, this is just miserable. Come on. Come on. Come on. Taka. He fought Taka. Taka's in this bracket. Alright, let's figure this out. It's not this one. It can't be that one. It should be this one. But that isn't... Oh! No, I remember. He did a double stream. That's why I can't find it. He did the fight versus me later. That's right. He did a double stream. Okay, there it is. There's his Nute Jango B1. Come on, bub. Let's see it. Okay, so little too far. All right, there we go. All right, let's watch this, guys. I want to see what he did and remind me, because I haven't done this in a while, and it's very unforgiving if you do it wrong. So let's not do it wrong. Okay, so, yeah. The AI is stupid dummy-dumb for me and just goes after B1 instead of killing Nute. Like a good boy. Okay, yep. You rocket him. Yep. Keep him nice and low. You want to have him have the healing immunity so he doesn't get healed when you knock out, what's his name? Now, does he choose to push back the cooldown here? He does. He does choose to push back the cooldown. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. And now because he is debuffed, if he does a basic, it will do a double tap. And he has the contract pop, so he has all the extra offense. Now, what he was showing there is I had a lot of dodge on that Kron, and I just didn't dodge shit the whole fight. So he's very satisfied with the outcome. And, yeah, I mean, Cam alone does give him a bit of a hatchet job. But, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So that confirmed what I think I needed to know. Let's move this back on over. And I'll kill that video for now. Clever guy, though. Good move. All right, let's give this a quick restart. And get ready to get moving. Yeah, Nute Jango B1 for that. What was the rest of the attack plan? So yeah, well, obviously JMK, his Jabba. There's a couple different ways for me to resolve gas. I'm really thinking about doing some kind of JML thing, but I need to check the Datacron to see exactly how much protection stack I'm working with. Because the thing is that if he's got something like terrible in the back, what was it that I thought he was going to set back there? Yeah, if he has Starkiller back there, very easily dealt with by C. So I'd like to save him for the back. But he may well have cheesed me. Who knows? People do weird shit out here. You saw Catherick is in my group. Let's see if we get paired together. Yeah, I'll show you guys the bracket here. It's a juicy bracket. I know most of these people. I haven't actually fought Catherick before, so somebody you know? Man's got the good title. Mighty Chlorians. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, Kin, Catherick, Ultraman, I fought him last week. Norady, Jugement, I fought him a few weeks back here in fives, and I think he beat me. So, and then Cyrus, who really handed my ass to me last week. So we might end up fighting him if we do well. And I will endeavor to do better against that. He's with Scribe, another content creator. I know Scribe. All right, I dig that. That would be cool. That'd be cool to have that fight. All right, let's get cracking here. I want to do the fights that I know I'm going to do this way. So what are we dealing with dodge-wise? He has deflection. So deflection would be anti, Bad Batch, if I were so inclined. Now let's see what we can't do with Nute Jango B1. So here's the fun part. I am going to kind of follow what my plan was anyway for this, but the reality is I think all I need to do is clear, so if things do get a little on the rough side, we should still be okay. Now, I do have this Datacron to spare for just such an occasion. We will have some dodge on our side. Won't help against Anakin's AoE should that pop off. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Okay, let's go. This is gonna hurt. That's right, Orbinator. Things that need to die. Our very first fight, 42 minutes in. Okay. That was not as substantial as I had originally feared it to be. We've preserved the first life. We do this. Oh, man. Okay, that's a good one. We land this just right. And he's already pushed back. Well, he's already used the special, so that's what really matters. And, yeah. So we would do... He's going to drop the fire. Well, that's fine. Just do this. Okay, yep, God. Man, you can't beat that with a stick now, can you? Let's see here. We can set his cooldowns back. Can't be evaded. Okay. And now it's just about not getting destroyed. So we do this. This is a good one. This is potentially very, very painful. Okay. So far we've got Cam doing dum-dums, and I am here for it. Ta-da! Alright, there we go. 57 off the get. Very, very nice. And that is why I stopped setting that team down bottom. Down bottom front. You could 57 it. You could get wiped out trying to run this counter on it. But, okay, yeah, Dash Vandor. Man, so what are we dealing with here, cron-wise? Stats and all. So dodge, and what's most important here is not not a super huge crap ton of armor pen, but this is an offense kitted one, so wow, 8,300, Jesus. Let me do a quick check on his history and see how his opponents had tackled that. Well, here's the thing. I'm actually the first person this season that he set it on, so that won't do me any good, right? Because we saw that he had dash on offense all of this season so far. So we could Traya this. I have seen Traya, Nihilus, Zarriss do very well. I may well do that. Because with all the with all the turns and stuff flying around, Sion isn't doing what you think he's going to do. The Lysol raiding in with a party of 8. Good morning, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining. We're just about to do the second attack of the day. I guess we'll do Slacker here. That was always going to be part of the plan. And we will stick to the script. We will take along Watt and armor. That isn't Watt. So let's grab that. So hey, how did your stream go? Ooh, getting some follows up in here. Let me get over to my stream manager there. Dirk Heisert just threw me a follow. Appreciate you. All right, Mandalorian will grab arm here. Trio with high armor. Shouldn't use Traya. Yeah, I'll think about it. I have high armor, Orbinator. I can get it done. Get raided. Haha, Thanksgiving, my dude. You just lost your GAC by 2. No. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's not something to be thankful for on Thanksgiving, you know? All right, let's get moving. Oh, fantastic, Rebels. I was on your recommended. Well, thank you so much for being here. All right, let's get to stepping. Tank tech out. And, ooh, yeah, we're faster than Lord Vader, so we get to take all the good buffs off of Maul. He gets up to 5. Realistically, you're pretty cool chick over here. Let's try and keep you for a second. But we can't be greedy. We take the money and run with the 2 stack. And swipe. Get a moving. Yeah, Rebels, it's all going good. Thanksgiving morning, hot cup of coffee, GAC. I was on a podcast last night. I'll link about it on my Discord when they get the upload done. But the bottom line is, yeah, I had a fun time last night. I'm going to have a good time today. Man, that sucks. I am not a fan of that. And you only have 2 stacks, so stab the shit out of them. All right, there we go. Swipe him. You don't need any mastery. Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all that crap off you. Very, very nice. Unusual that she should live this long. And now people start getting riggedy wrecked. But Maul first. Okay, I see you. Okay. Good. Oh, wow. You both full cleared each other and you won by 10. So, wow, that was actually... so, it sounds like neither of you dropped a fight, and then you were just ever so slightly more efficient over the whole board. That's a pretty crazy way to win, man. I'm taking that extra swipe before I ultimate. And, yeah. On the grind. I respect it. Such is the way of things, the way of the Force. 3v3 is much more fun than 5 vs 5 with the Lord Vader Datacron. It's easier to counter. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, we'll stab here. It's going to take him a minute to get back up to full health, but we'll survive until then. Ooh, nice dodge, you bastard. Double dodge. This is actually advantageous to us because we want him to be over 80% health when I go for the next stab. Or right there. Yep, he was over 80% health. That'll do the job. 50 banners. That is what one expects. Alright. So, JMK. Let's knock that one out. Alright, and I have learned through terrible, painful experience, we just do the delete. We just do the delete. We don't mess around. We don't mess around with this. We do the delete on Chrysanthemum. Don't get had like I have in the past. Potency, not important. Crit damage, they're both kind of low. Crit damage, protection, less potency, more relevant set of stats. You're reserved. So this looks like it might be an okay choice. This one seems like it's a waste to throw away something with that kind of potency on it, though. Is there not something better in the armor penetration category? This one, that one's Imperial Troopers, or Starkiller. This one we could live with. I think the actual bulk stats, though, is probably better. So, ooh, yeah, you know what actually is nice is Tenacity. Tenacity will save us. Yeah, this is actually kind of nice. Some health steal, some protection, tenacity. Tenacity will help us resist some of the Boushh grenades, slow them down a bit, make sure that I don't have anybody get eaten. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Yeeting Boushh can work. Yeeting Chrysanthemum does work. That's the difference. Your last opponent had good ships, but dropped 3 battles to your crap ships. My opponent here dropped battles to my... I set a very considerable fleet defense. I need to focus on this, though. I don't want to lose too much time. Resist, resist, resist. That's what's up. Oh, what a damn shame. Bosca. Well, hello. Just got to keep working her up. We take the full ult here. We don't mess around with taking a short ult or anything like that. I put that in the category of trying to be fancy, and you're not rewarded for trying to be fancy about this. Just be patient, stick to the script. Yeah. And that should be it. That's a damn shame, friend. Okay. No more messing with that. And that's right. We can't... Well, we can target him, so we will. We will take the opportunity to ignore the big boy when we can. Okay, thank you. Armor shred. Yeah, he still is just so huge. The protection up that he puts on himself is just massive, massive, massive. Okay, so far so good. Bosca. Okay. Alright, there's the healing immunity. And he's already dropped it. Yeah. This is the moment. This is the time. Boom, boom, boom. Chunk, chunk. And yeah. So now we just put it on cruise control, people. Tell me that that's not absurdly easier than anything else that you're seeing out there. Alright, we'll just let that get to stewing. Oh, Matthias, you lost. You got an opponent 10.6 versus your 8.8. 6 GLs versus 4, and 80% more relic levels. Yeah, OmegaBot does, it helps you scout, right? So in some cases, like yours, it might help you see coming just how much of a piping you're about to take. So that is fair. All right, so we 57'd. Yeah, that is absolutely the way to handle that. All right. Now, as far as the dash thing, I mean, I really do want to use a trio. That's the appropriate answer. But the question is what kind of armor am I working with? Let me just drop in C real quick, sort by armor, and see what I could give. So, I have 86% added armor. I honestly don't know if that's enough. But did I not use early on in the season? I feel like I used Traya, Nihilus, Zarriss. That feels familiar to me. I feel like I used that somewhere. Oh, there's Sith Trio. Huh. I don't know. Let's check Swigga.gg win rates real quick about that idea. So you got Traya, Nihilus. Okay, and then sort by win rate. So 83% win rate with the Zarriss thing versus 73 with having Sion. So I think that's what we're going to try here. We can run it with the armor. We'll have time on our side. Let's grab our 2 Sith. Make it happen. Traya, Nihilus, and Zarriss. Okay, yeah, this is going to be big damage. We might end up getting blown out. I mean, as far as backup plans, I've got them, but hopefully this works. Okay, everybody lived. Call it a dub. A WB. Let's set him back, if you would kindly. Bonk, 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 bonk. Jesus Christ. We'll take this. Okay, that's probably helpful. Ability block on you would be very clutch, given that you're here to completely ignite my shit. Yep, just like that, really. Almost there. Brrrp. Brrrp. So, how about it, Nihilus? Can we... Man, that is just gruesome. Okay, we're not dead yet, but they're working on it. Lord. Oh! You asshole. Alright, well, that's a good thing. Okay, Nihilus goes, and Pop go to Weasel. Okay. So we got some time now to recover at least health. Jesus. Happy Thanksgiving, Dartman 9. Yeah, so far so good. Delighted that this one went exactly to plan. This is why I do my homework and check what I'm about to do. This feels a lot better than trying to do it with Sion, because that was like a 8,300 offense dash. There was a solid chance of just getting your back blown out on that one. And goodbye. All right, 54. That is the expected outcome. All right, so Traya, Nihilus, Zarriss. Absolutely love it. Okay, and then last but not least is gas. Right. So, C or Star Killer can be useful to me against if he has a Ray Swolo in the back, something of the kind. I expect there to be a Ray Swolo. We'll have Star Killer reserved for just such an occasion. JML, I feel, is probably a good usage. There's a good... Alright, so there's 17% protection and 80% armor added, but armor is ignored by that coin from JML. Oh man, Heinzie rating in with 34. What's going on, man? Thanks for the raid. How's it all going? Heinze just plain sucked today. Heinze sucked at ships. Iden can beat this. Yeah, Iden's on defense, Balor. I'm running that fatal build with Iden, and so far people are getting around it. But I'm not wowed, but I think it has good days ahead. Hey, Ricky P, how's it going, man? Linky Triforce, Heinze sucks at ships. Amashers with the Heinze hype. Rams daily semen delivery with the raid. What's going on? What's going on, man? All right, so, hey, welcome everybody here from Heinze's stream. Sounds like it was a bit of a rough go, but thank you so kindly for being here. We're just about to finish the bottom front wall. I was just mulling over that I'm going to do it with JML because I think both C and Starkiller are going to be more valuable for the back wall than JML will be. As far as who to take along, that's a good question. Ideally, I guess it would be Grandmaster. Nobody can be resurrected, so strictly no value in bringing along no value in bringing along Jolie. All right, so who's my magic number 3? I think it's going to be Shaak. Shaak and Grandmaster have that silly interaction. We'll throw on this big fat Datacron, so he's got 19% added protection. Oh, fancy lad. And I've got it like 30% added protection. Also a big chunk of armor. Also potency. Also health steal, So we're just at it out here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and... So the middle doesn't give turn meter like the coin does. Okay, I'll think about that. Yeah, I agree. Shaak's the right choice because then we could dispel the days if he should get to that. All right, let's get this done. See what we got in the back. Got some people following, it sounds like. Appreciate you. Give me a second and I'll acknowledge you after. We want to go ahead and do this. And that's okay. We want to do... No, we don't want to do this. That's greedy. Yeah, now we sit him down. And I think we're just going to work him down twice, yeah? Yeah, there we go. I'm into this. Okay. Yeah, great to have this foresight up before we go into gas standing up. Okay. Again... We'll do this. Man, that's just the size of that hit is just titanic. Yep, have a seat, young Skywalker. I think you're still topped off, so it's all good, I think. Boom. Boom. Okay. We would want this. Then we would want this. Then we would want this. Restore the protection. We could spread. I'd rather try and get the stun. We have all this potency. Great, we were able to set him back. We'll Stone Age him here. There we go. That's a good one. Spread buffs once more. And yeah, just try and give Shaak a chance to heal us. Something like that. Here, we'll put on ability block too. Yeah. Alright, do this. And 57. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. We are through the gate. What lies behind? My man with some tricksy stuff. Alright, so he's got Dooku TFP. It's set. Followed by Iden Shore Range. So, yeah, it was a good draw to get Traya out of me, but I mean, I guess I can overkill that with something else now. But yeah, man after my own heart. Alright, Savage, Malik, Sit. Well, yeah, there's a few good candidates to make things work here. Okay, and then you've got Malgus, DR, and BSF. That is a bit of nastiness. So we're going to probably do C and a couple Sith with that. Probably, what? C, Sidious, I don't know, SM, something like that. Reasonably tough character. Try and survive a couple of hits. And then we have Rey, Swolo, and Hoda. All right. So, I think we have a case for Veer's Dark Piet against the RJT team up top. So, against the Iden. Yeah, Iden's shore range. You know, I have dash for offense. I wonder if that might sweep that off pretty quickly. Let's check. Funny enough, I'm not really fighting a lot of people setting the Fatal Comp against me. Alright, so people Wampa this a decent amount of the time. Let's think about it here. So, I remember that that Zio was able to beat mine using an offense modded Wampa, which was very impressive. Yeah, so they got turn meter to go around, lap it on you. So he's not running grit. Just raw bulk. What's your potency situation? The tenacity is also not super fun. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe Wampa, but Sortie seems like a better call. Well, what are our options then if we're not doing that? Darth Vader's not really the right thing. We do have the means to break out JKL. Phasma, Katarn. I think Darth Vader can handle Mon Mothma for us. Because, yeah, I think they're just going to open up on him, and I think there's something Darth Vader related there. We'll plan on overpowering Iden is going to be the idea. Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara. Okay, so people bad batch that. So maybe that. Hunt, BB, Echo, Tech. Yeah, people CLS Han Chewie it, but they won't Wedge Han Chewie it. So we do have that as an option, though. Imperial Troopers, wow, 96% win rate. I mean, that's kind of interesting. How fast exactly would you have to be? So that's Veers, Piet, and Gideon someone's using. This is 175 instances seen, 96.6% win rate for 56 banners. That might be worth trying. That sounds incredible, honestly. And I mean, we could use, in that case, you know, we could do Wedge Han Chewie against RJT and Resistance Bros. So I think that might be the script. Okay, so how's that work? The key factor would be you would need to have Gideon be faster than Katarn with his 30% turn meter. C Solo versus that Malgus. That's okay. C Solo versus that Malgus with DR in there and everything. I mean, we can check what they're working with crit damage. 71% crit damage. My brother in Christ. We're going to give him an extra couple of Sith. All we have to do is clear. I am not going to get prideful and screw myself at the finish line. No way. You think landing days would be a huge factor? I hear that. Desecrim, thanks for the resub, man. 7 months of pure printer passion. That's right. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, TJ, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for being here. Steve 8C Solo, yeah, I think landing days on their team would be a huge factor. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of worried about this Savage thing. Yeah. And then I know that there's a way to Star Killer this Rey. I think I might actually have another video reference for just that sort of thing. Hold on a second. Show me... Russian dude, show me your next fights. Ah, see, he used dash against my gas. That was really impressive. He barely made it, but he made it, so barely counts. Okay, that's him using Starkiller against my Malgus, so that isn't what I had in mind. And then he saved his Lord Vader for my Rey. Okay, so he wasn't the one doing that. Alright, I might have to just try and think through how this one would work. So Rey's going to use Lifeblood. We would want to... ideally, we'd be doing second into third, or second into second on Hoda to try and stun him, right? Then third, just try and mash down a bit. I have to think about how to land. I haven't done Starkiller versus this yet, but I think that's what we're planning on. Lots of health, steel, armor, and health. So that's pretty dangerous, maybe, to the Starkiller. We'll see how it goes. This Dooku thing's kind of a pain in the ass. Kind of an asshole. Man, these are tough teams, he said. That Malik in there is pretty nasty. I won't lie to you. Okay, we have to finish mapping out top. We have to have a secure path through the top. So, Hux, so we're going to have Dominance horseshit to deal with. Phasma, they're going to have a ton of speed off the rip. She's probably just going to spam turn meter with her middle, because that's what her AI is going to do. So she's just going to be spamming turn meter all the time. Dominance will stop us from gaining bonus turn meters, so Wedge Han Chewie is dangerous. Maybe some type of lesser JKR team and then use JKL in a different way elsewhere. Let's check the sheet real quick. So, Hux, come on. TIE Pilot, and where's my girl Phasma? PHA. Okay, so this is one of those teams that, yeah. All right, so I was complicating it. We can just use something like Padme, Ahsoka, and Mace, and we'll be fine. So that means that we would have... What was that against the Mon Mothma that we were just talking about? It was such a cool idea. It was something instead of using Bad Batch. That's right, it was a Veers thing. So that's what we needed to know. We needed to know how fast Katarn was. Okay, 287. So 287 divided by 0.7 is 410. And yeah, my Gideon is 377, so 397, so safely second. So that doesn't work. You would need to have one of the very fastest Gideons in the world, and you'd also need maybe your opponent to have a slightly slower Kyle Katarn. So we can't do anything that fancy. I don't want to Wampa this, so we'll have to think of something else for Mon Mothma. JKR could surely do it. JKR might be well used there. But wasn't that... Yeah, no, we already had committed JKR. So we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to do JKR... JKL Bastila to this CLS team. And just be disrespectful with it so we don't have any issues. Mon Mothma, though, we've got to get something right. 60% win rate with Darth Vader alone. Okay, I respect that. Show me more. Tell me more. Jawa is still 84% win rate. That's fascinating. Yeah, that doesn't work at all now, does it? Okay. And we do have our own Mon Mothma. The possibility exists that we could mirror to great success. If you were to do that, wouldn't it be better to run with Hoth Rebel Scout instead? 287. And also mine is faster. So I would be able to hit him up pretty good. Right? How fast is my Katarn? Rebels versus that Hux Omi? Well, we don't need to do that. We can just use Padme. We can save Rebels. So yeah, alright, my Katarn is just cruising. 303 speed. There ain't no Gideon. Nobody's doing that Gideon horse shit to me, I'll tell you what. Alright, by doing this, so we would do Mon Mothma, Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout. Now we need to think about Dooku and the TFP team. That's the next consideration. In the past, I've overpowered it with something like JKL, so I could just go right after TFP and just blow them up, but I don't think we need to go that fancy. That might be something akin to a Wedge Han Chewie situation. Let's think about it. Dooku, TIE Fighter pilot, and set. Really? So, Shaak, Arc, and Echo, 100% win rate for 53 banners. It's just a rarely encountered team. There's only 6 total attempts against this composition. So people have used JKL. Okay, so let's think about it. If we use Wedge Han Chewie, we're at a disadvantage. Because we'll be stuck behind set. So we wouldn't want to do that there. Boss Grief Mando. Where would we use the bounty hunters? Savage, Malik, and Lobster. So, Savage, Malik, and Lobster. So we might be able to pull something off there, right? Savage, Malik, and Sid. There might be something janky there. Let me think about that. Savage, Sid, give me Malik. Okay, so people used Trio, people used... Oh, that's kind of interesting. A Padme team. Ah, that's exactly what I had suspected. So Boss Grief Mando will handle this Savage. Good. Just as well. Yeah, Ray Swolo Hoda has to be EP MaraJ Star Killer, and I might have to get some guidance on how that one works. Do I have Omicron Wampa? I sure do, man. I sure do. Let's see here. All right. So we've solved that one. What's the next solve on the sheet? Yeah, Dooku and Iden we still don't have completely resolved. So we have Wedge and we have Bad Batch. Against the RJT team, I guess we can try and optimize for banners and check our homework there. Ray Jedi Training and the Brohams. So CLS has been used. Yeah, Wedge Han Chewie gets used. That makes sense. Veer's Dark Piet might be the way. Yeah. Iden Shore Range, man. That one's a bit worrisome. So we have our solve for Malgus in. That's good. Don't have BAM. Okay, JKR is used. So who's unused right now? Who's not been assigned? Darth Vader has not yet been assigned. That won't help against the Dooku TFP set. Against Iden Shore Range, there could be some value. Iden Shore Range. Let's talk about it again. We're almost done. We've dialed in all but the last 2 teams. Iden, Shore, and Range. So people Wampa this. People do a lot of stuff. Radis, Malixel. 41% win rate with Imperial Troopers. That is interesting. Geos, 40-something%. Yeah, I believe that. Ah, yes. Yes, that will be our solution. Dash, Vandor, L3. I can't believe... I'm not... You know, I set that team on defense so often. Yeah, that Dooku TFP set thing, man. We got to think carefully now. So we have Imperial Troopers and Wedge Han Chewie unassigned. If we do... Imperial Troopers. So Dooku has counterattack, ability block, and stun. We really don't want to have to deal with him. Does TFP start with Foresight? There might be a case for using Bad Batch there. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Wamps works as versus Mon Mothma. Steve, I just did that last round and I got caught out on Wampa. So, you know, I'm not trying to get hoed out. Not trying to do all that. Wampa versus Iden, no. I'm going to do Wampa versus Sortie up top. Use it on a sure thing. Use Darth Vader with Gideon versus Brute. What I do want to do is save my Darth Vader, right? Ooh, I could do the Darth Vader thing again that I did last time. You guys want to do that? That would be fun if it works. What are we looking at stat-wise? Didn't they have a decent amount of added tenacity? But they did last time, too, and we still got through, right? Gideon and Brute versus Rey with Swolo and Hoda. DV with Gideon and Brute. I think that's what I did, too. That's what I did just last round. So this is the high health steal armor. This might be the ticket, guys. They don't have a ton of tenacity on this Crumb. So that might well be the way. I did check the right Crumb, right? Yeah, I think we're going to attempt that first, because I feel better about that than I do the EP MaraJ thing, which means that we would have Starkiller to use against the Dooku TFP, and I think we would quite well come out ahead, yes? All right, so that would be DV, GBA, GID. Didn't I do that just last round? Yeah, 56. Okay, so it was Crush, Basic, Crush. And it's Crush on Swolo, Basic on Hoda, Crush on Rey. Rinse, repeat. You have to have her go below half. Then you cull him, right? Something like that. Trying to remember exactly how I did it. It was, oh, it worked for you and you took it from me? Great, man. I took it from the stream chat last episode, so that's fantastic. Till all have DI, that's right. But then what? Then what with the DI? Let's think. They would take, she would have an ultimate go by. I think I'm gonna work that. I think I'm gonna work that program. Now, if I do that and it should fail, what happens? What are my options for dealing with the Dooku thing? I mean, we could just bully through it is really the answer. We would have plenty of material to attempt to mash our face through. Cull Rey and then Merciless Massacre and Cull Ben. But you don't cull Rey. Yeah, you would cull Rey as soon as her ultimate's done, right? How are my double drops going? Man, been hitting the mod nodes this morning here through the 200s just because I'm so needful of attenuators. So, it's good, man. It's good. I like it. What do you guys think about Relic Knight? By the way, shout out to Nomad's Reaper. If you saw earlier in the stream, or earlier in the season, he dropped like 150 subs. So the next R9 was on him, and yeah, that's on Shore Trooper now. So shout out to Nomads for permitting that. Did I buy the attenuator calendar? You're damn skippy I did. You can absolutely believe I did that. EP Starkiller Mara kills Rey Ben easily. Yeah, Fusix. So You need Watt in the team to ensure Ben stays dead. Well, we did have him come back last time, but then he keeled right over. He just fell right over and died. Because he came back and he regained all of his dots. So when he took his very next turn, he just went, huh. And that's kind of what we'd been going for. Okay, so here's the thing. I've done this thing with Darth Vader, and it's sample size of 1. We know it can work. We don't know that it does work, right? Oh, by the way, I missed some follows here a few minutes ago. Let me give a couple shout-outs here. The Rebels Phoenix, thank you so much. Hopsu, Grimsy42, Tano, and Rocktite Century. Thank you all so much for the follows. You second the Star Killer team. Yeah, that might be a good way to run it. I haven't done it myself. We can plan on it. That means that I'd have this overpowered Darth Vader thing to deal with Dooku, and that would work. I'm highly confident that would work. I don't know. I mean, I could just do DVGBA Gid there as well. So then we would have EP MaraJ Star Killer. So that means that we should do this Star Killer fight first. Because if this doesn't work for any reason, we would need to plan around this. All right. What do you say? What do you know? What do you people think about how this one's supposed to be done? Drop me a couple notes here in the chat with, your advice on how to handle this fight. This will be my first time attempting it this season. Where is... See, that's the Darth Vader one that I want to keep. I guess this is the one we'll take. So they have armor. They have... Yeah, so this is fairly low on armor pen, but we do have a lot of dodge added, so that's a big deal. Or, sorry, no, we do have the cooldown reduction. All right, I think we can make this work. Oh, wow. No, Amashers, I mean, if you saw my last attempt using it for the very first time on the previous stream, it was critical that Darth Vader was the lead because everybody retained their dots, and later in the fight, it's like 60 dots go off on a low health Rey and a low health Ben, and they just both just fall over. What's the dodge on there, Kron? No dodge. This is a set 5, so no dodge. Thank God. Bit of armor added, but I don't think that should be particularly burdensome for us. They have health steal, but that's mitigated by Shaak. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, yeah, any hot tips you have on working this fight, please drop in the chat here while I run downstairs real quick and refuel the coffee. So be right back. Appreciate you. All right, party people, we're coming back. Okay, so SK first move is to buff Dispel to kill Hoda. Mara should open with Tenacity down, so that's middle, then bombs after that. So we would try and keep Hoda locked down too. Remove crit immunity whenever possible. Always keep Rey debuffed. Yeah, tanking the ult is easy if we keep her inspired stacks off. I hear you, Randy. Thanks, Randy and Striker. Evo says, get Ben and Rey to DI before she goes to ult. That's a good bit of notes. Okay, all right. We got some idea of what we're doing. We've got cooldown spam to work through, so let's have it. Did I restart BlueStacks? At the start, yeah. Not at the back of this wall. Don't you dare jinx me, goddammit. All right. All right, here we go. So we would try to stun. We would try and get crit immunity off you. Okay. 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 Just keep Stone Aging her TM then. Boy, is this silly. Is this a situation where we want to actually be ramping him though? Like using the opportunity to ramp him? Because you guys did say to get old boy exposed over here. Yeah, I mean, stunning you seems pretty high priority, if I'm being honest. Great, there's the DI for that. Oh yeah, we're working our program here. Okay, I mean, that's 3. Bonk. The possibility exists. Just keep calling this, I suppose. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now, he can die here. She can kill him. Well, that's the fight. 56. I was worried for all that. Man, I'll tell you what. That was too damn easy. I will never set down Hoda with Rey Swolo again. It's going to be sortie or bust until I get the 2 murder droids to go with her. But wow, that was smooth, guys. Thanks for the input. But yeah, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. We've definitely had our ups and downs with Starkiller getting used. Like a Picasso. Indeed, it was perfect. Priceless work of art. All right, 56. That was a good one, guys. That one was the sweat right there. Now, there's still room for things to go tits up on us. Now that we've cleared that fight, I do want to move up top and knock out a couple things. Let's take care of this Hux thing. Physical damage is what they're about, so we'll get in some armor with Padme, Ahsoka, and Mace. Happy Turkey Day to you too, Gimpin. Alright, so we're out of armor, it looks like. So, that's not ideal. We could go with some dodge as a substitute. That's Imperial Troopers reserved. This one could do. Yeah, offense up. Yeah. Wait, is that the level 8 that I... Yeah, that's my level 8 for Wedge on Chewie. We can't be doing all that. That was too fancy, too rich for our blood. 15% dodge. Yeah, this could work. What's Turkey Day? Oh, it's just it's one of the cute little names Americans have for Thanksgiving here. So, today's Thanksgiving Day. My wife is, arms folded looking at me for streaming on Thanksgiving morning. So, I should not make a habit of this. Works without the cooldown, but it's played a bit differently. Okay, I feel you. Does that only work if you have the cooldown datacron? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would. Because where we were just spamming third there for a few turns on MaraJ, that's just when you would normally be doing like basics and charging up Starkiller. So I think that would probably work without it. Yeah, there you go, Striker. Okay, yep, you're in the UK. Yep, it's yeah. There's a lot of countries with Thanksgiving holidays. Not just Canada and the U.S. I know that Canada's like a month before ours. Man, my back is all twisted up. I slept wrong. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out a comfortable seating position. Hold on. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. The alternative would be health. We don't have health either. We don't have armor. We don't need protection. So we will just run some dodge. And hopefully the dodge will serve us well. Oh, man. That is not comfortable. I have done something terrible to myself. Okay. Resilient defense. Yeah. I was going to say, were you ever going to do anything? Shit. Okay. Well, let's have this. Okay, now, here's the thing. That can be evaded. Can't be evaded. And if the target has... can't be evaded if the target has foresight. That's pretty nice. Probably not best to invite return fire from him, but this will also do. We could do this. Yeah, that was probably the better move. Okay, we're still getting the lockdown. Jesus. The turns, man. Y'all gotta stop with that shit. Okay, so maybe we go after you, we take the money and run, sort of, kind of, maybe? Or maybe never? I don't know. I just work here. Like, holy shit, though, guys. Hey, this is starting to stress me out. You need to die. Why are you getting larger? You are going the wrong way with this health. Okay, you just dropping all your health is probably the closest we're going to get to perfection. Yep, you counterattacking is just fabulous. Why you no die? You were extra low health and then you no die. Why you no die? Okay, well you die. That was mildly terrifying. We had a couple low health moments, so I'm not gonna sit here and BS with you. Like it wasn't scary. 'Cause it was. Okay, that's a good one. Health up, kindly. There we go. And one dick. It's hard for me to get comfortable with a wife giving me the look. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, shouldn't be making a habit of this. But yeah, I was tied up last night with that podcast, so get in where you fit in with this, right? All right, 54. That was anticipated. Okay. Let's think about this a second. Yeah, we were going to do this Mon Mothma mirror. This is actually going to be super, super fun. I'm looking forward to this one. All right. So we would have Mon Mothma, Katarn, and Hoth Rebel Scout. What we would need is armor penetration. So this one could work. What else could work? I mean, armor could be a saving grace. Survivability stats could be all right. I mean, is there a fat protection that isn't otherwise claimed? Crit damage, protection, and potency. That can't be bad. The potency is actually quite tempting. So I think we're gonna run this. All right, guys. Into the Abyss. You feel bad for your opponents who have to face your Lord Vader. 65% deflection, 25% dodge, and 40% armor pen. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, that's nobody's idea of a good time, my friend. Okay. Bonk. Yes. I see you out there. So how about a turn for you, boy? Thank you kindly. All right. Hoth Rebel Scout, I'm going to need you to actually start doing stuff. Like, for example, that. Okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't use the resurrect ability. That would be unwise. Unwise. Come on now. Chonk chonk. Yep, he's coming for me now. They're coming for me now. Now we got to use the resurrect. Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. This might be our drop. Well, we still have Darth Vader, I guess. But, yeah. Alright. Well, it's good to use Darth Vader there then, especially because he doesn't care about it being preloaded. So, alright, let's mark down that drop. I knew it was going to be a little risky, but... One drop. I don't think we had one... Did we have any TM gains from Hoth Rebel Scout go out? I think we just got unlucky with that. Because I was paying attention and I didn't see any of those little bumps, so... Unlucky with not getting TM from HRS Basic. Focus down Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout. Before Mon Mothma could resurrect on next turn. So, yeah. Got caught right there in a nice little window. Alright, so there's a Darth Vader answer for that. Or Bad Batch, I guess. But Darth Vader's probably easier. Save Bad Batch for something else. Alright, let's do CLS. Again, we're just probably going to stick with doing Jedi. JKR, JKL, Bastila. Crit damage would be ideal. Some potency. Not a bad choice. Alright. It is Operation Kick the Shit Out of CLS. Okay. No need to go for the stun, I think. Don't go for the swap stun, just do this. Now you there. Well, it would be... no, I'll just basic here, if you don't mind. Okay, now just take 50 goddamn turns. As is tradition with you assholes. Alright, now you can stun. You swap over here. We got this over here on you. Finish the job, boys. Up. Yup. Let's get that lockdown. Let's get that lockdown. Gets a straight bonkin'. I'd rather basic because that might kill him. I'm trying to see if I can't do something a little bit more artful. Okay. Well, it was close. 56. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad for them actually getting turns. Okay. Yeah, Wedge on Chewie. That's what we saved this one for. So, we'll do Rebels. See, we take our time on the plan, and then we can just kind of roll through the plan. Alright. Let's pick this up. Where you at? There it is. Okay. And let's get him. Goodbye. That's unfortunate, friend. Boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. Bup, bup, bup. Bup. Bup, bup. And there. And pow. Oh, wow. Huh? All right. Yeah, there you go. 56. Okay, done. We can Bad Batch it instead. Alright, we'll sortie here. This one's just a bunch of survivability stats, I believe. Yeah. So, ideally, we would give her something like crit damage. We're out of crit damages. Not quite out of armor pen. Need this. This is the second one for Lord Vader. I mean, this would more than compensate. Let's think about that. The dodge. I'm not really worried about the dodge. I don't want to use this cron here, I think. What do you got? Tenacity, Hellsteel. Hellsteel's probably good. You know what? We can probably roll that. Yeah, that one's fine. It isn't demanded elsewhere, and it's low cost, and that's the whole point of this counter, is low cost. Wampa, let's do the Stompa. Wampa Stompa. Oh, man. Gotta bust out the aspirin, man. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's not long for this world, I'm afraid. No, we'll do this. Keep the stacking. That's what we really want. We'll also do a swipe for the kill there, and now our threat condition is off deck. Let's get to it. Goodbye. Alright. So you've got a shield up right now. We'll just mind your shield, keep you good. You got a ways to go, though. You're only hitting for 50k. We need you hitting like 130, something like that. Probably more like 150 with all that added armor, right? Hey! Thank you so much for the follows. Oh, I missed a couple follows, didn't I? No, just the one. Sorry. Dax Sugar Mommy. Appreciate you. Alright. Let's go ahead and refresh the shield while we're all in town. Alright, let's keep it moving. 3.5 minutes, guys. You got a lot of stacking to do, though. Being real with you. Yeah. More. 70k. You're not stacking fast enough, girl. There we go. Let's have it. Jesus. Yeah, that armor might actually be a problem. There might be a 2-shot going on for sortie just because of the mismatch. Found a new team. Omicron Fulcrum is good. Versus TW? Sortie? Interesting. Okay. Oh, 100 biddies here from Dax Sugar Mommy. Big comment. I'll read that here in a minute. I gotta mind my fight real quick, though. Yeah, see. Keep at it now, old girl. 2 minutes and such. You're at 96. Come on. Keep up. Alright, don't ban me. You ever think about how Force users would be the best sex workers ever? They would use Force Choke and Force Lightning on their kinky clients. We're giving Force... Yeah, HJs to more normal ones. They could use the Force to enhance their sexual abilities. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of nasty stuff people would do with the Force. I mean, that's our one proof that hell doesn't exist, right? There is nothing so bad that a human wouldn't find it erotic. So how can there really be a hell? You know? Yes, it's an incredibly thick sortie. Very high armor added. I really didn't bother doing any armor pen. Let's get that slap back. So we're doing this the absolute longest way possible. Alright, 121. We're starting to get up in the right neighborhood, crit damage-wise. Keep it moving, old girl. Let's have it. Kick the shit out of her. You're getting there. 130. That's the benchmark I was talking about. But we're in the final minutes. Final seconds, really. Sorry. Come on, man. Come on, man. Or girl, as the case may be. I believe in you, old girl. Don't disappoint me now. It's just you and me. You and me versus this stupid-ass droid. That was our last shield slap. Come on. 137. Come on. You know you got me. You know you're going to do me right on this. Don't do me wrong. Come on. Come on, old girl. 15 seconds. We had it the whole time, right? Come on, 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 come on. Kick the shit out of her, goddammit. 150, that's the mark I really wanted. But do we have the time to do the back slaps? 145, 4, 3, 2, 0. Okay, so we timed out because of the high armor. So that's a mismatch. One drop. Timeout due to high armor on Sortie. Should have used spare high armor pen Lord Vader Crumb. Probably. I mean, hindsight being 20/20 and all. Alright, so we have a couple drops, so that's 2+ on that one. This is just a complete goddamn mess. What about JawaS? Let's just throw in JawaS. I don't want to do anything fancy while they're preloaded like this. Maybe we can get some free money. Nebit, you, and I want to say it's you. Nope, not Dathcha, damn it. Jawa Engineer, I think so. Yes. Ideally armor, but barring armor, we have dodge, a little bit of dodge, won't hurt nobody. Veer's Dark Piet, not yet assigned, so I don't want to be... Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Let's do that. Alright, y'all gonna die, though. You're gonna just get blown up. Yeah, that sortie was absolutely enormous, though. Very rare outcome. Okay. Yes, thank you for all of that. Well, this is actually kind of advantageous, right? Let's gain our turn meter. You're just going to basic, but hopefully we get to do the taunt. The taunt is right on time. Oh, this is great. And because she doesn't have her little dude, they can't dispel the defense up, so we're getting to survive that much longer. Yeah, there's a good chance people are just going to keel over. So here's the thing. She's got the potency up, so she would come back. That isn't really relevant to my interests. Stealth. No, just basic, if you would kindly. Yeah, now we might have something of an issue. Might take a little bit of work. Gotta time this right. Okay. Can we do it? Yes, I think we can. We have to use the TM gain and then bomb here. There's the one. Yep, okay, 33. Nice. Okay, so I didn't have to worry about overworking that, but fortunately their cooldowns were in a really advantageous state when we started that. JawaE and JawaS. I will take it. Not bad, all things considered. Oops. Nope, I put that in the wrong box. Sortie. Honestly, I'll figure you out in a minute. Probably some dumb thing with crew, I imagine. No. We'll do you now, then. First order. We'll do crew. We'll do you, and then... Let's see. See, I could keep... You want this and this for the healing immunity. Ideally, a Shaak would be pretty cool too, but we don't have Shaak in this faction. We can just use him then. Well, if we have to clean this one up last, let's actually do it dead last. That's the idea, because we're going to do fleet last anyway. So let's go and attend down here. So we have the Malgus. We will rock Sith Eternal for that. We'll grab a couple other Sith to throw into the mix. Oh, ideal. We have a Darth Sion. That's a spare Darth Sion. What a rare opportunity that is. Dooku would be of relatively little use and might be some kind of backup solution that I could use. Sidious is whatever. So we'll throw in Sidious. Reasonable. Expendable. Armor, protection, physical, okay, dodge, deflection. Special critical avoidance is probably nice. So a bit of dodge, special critical avoidance. It's kind of boo-boo. Yeah, I need more of the set 5 crons. I can't wait for... I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't wait for Conquest to come back so I can get back on that. The dodge is whatever. Deflection, I guess, would be your best bet at this point. Okay, deflection. That's a spare cron. We'll make this work. We'll make this one work. All right, let's get it done. Haha, no critical strikes for you. That's not very nice. Okay, we could restore some protection here, yeah? No, he has doubt. Can't gain protection with doubt. Doubt's doing the super-duper. And again, Sion's mostly here for the purpose of dying in a sacrificial fashion. Still has the badness, so I don't want to bother trying to save him. Yeah, no need. Almost shuffling this mortal coil, Sion. Man, you are just manly, though. Sticking with it. We could actually restore him partially here. Let's seize that opportunity. You know, as they say in Latin, carpe carpum, you know, seize the fish. Yeah? Yes. Transform into Pappy Zappy. Transform this decayed form into Pappy Zappy the Ever-Living. Alright. Alright. Hey, goodbye. Boy, she is tough. Look at all the basics she is sucking up. 51. Alright, well, it worked. See Sidious Sion. 51. Alright. The Savage Malik Sit. Yeah, so let's see how this one goes, bounty hunter wise. Grief. And you. Protection would be ideal. Otherwise, I think dodge would be good. We don't really have... Yeah, we're going to have to go with dodge at this point. Who else might be a better use of this? We have a Darth Vader cron for Darth Vader, so that won't be needed. Yeah, we can use this cron here. We'll have some dodge. We'll have, I don't know, ridiculous amount of armor pen for no particular reason. So it is kind of a squandering of all that, but oh well. Okay, so yeah, we got to go after the weak guy, and then we start popping people when we can. Malik should go first, so we don't get jammed up on fears. Savage will become significant as a threat over the course of the fight. But fortunately, we are very, 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 very fast. Yeah, so here's the thing. If I do this to you, it doesn't really do anything for me because, yeah, just some asshole. Okay. Hey, that dodge was fat. We just dodged the thing that we needed to dodge. That was very good. Call. Advance our contract. No value really in trying to do this here, yeah? You can't stun him per se, so just sit around like a jerk for the moment. We could advance our turn meter. We could dispel, but it doesn't feel like the right moment. Yeah, that is... Alright. Alright, we gotta get back over here. Yeah, so this one is one of those that takes a while for us to get the contract moving. We could dispel again, but again, it just doesn't feel like the wisest choice. We had a moment to get a free basic in. That was fat. 50. Okay. We keep dodging. This is quite nice. Let's take this heal money and run since we just dodged the dispel. Keep everybody high up on stats. Yeah, like that. Okay. Go get that one. 90%. Almost through the gate. Just got to get another turn here on Mando and people start to go bye-bye. Yeah, we could do this, but again, not really feeling the need per se. Blocked. And we're almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. Okay. We are through the gate. So now people start to die. There's no reason to do that this way. Let's just mass him. Can't really do that. I'd rather hit you. Let's go ahead and hit you then. Okay. You go bye-bye. Yep, that was a big hit. I grant you. Okay. So let's just keep everybody topped off and work the program. Call over onto you. Try and apply a daze, perhaps. Yeah, well, he gets the cleanse right after that, of course. Such is the way of things, the way of the Force. Ay. Lengthy fight, though. Yeah, we gotta take our lumps and just delete this guy when we get the chance. Turn meter gains. Where we at on the next snipe? Okay. Just keep me moving, man. Keep me moving. Yeah. Keep me moving, man. That's the one. Okay. Take a big hit for that. Yep. Heal up. Coming soon to theaters near you. Drop the boogie. Do that. We get our stun off that because of Frenzy. Now we have some control on our side. And we are in a strong position to close the fight. There it is. You son of... You pigly son bitch. Alright. 57. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. So let's see how this dash thing pans out here. Alright. Before we start this fight, my back teeth are floating from basically downing 2 cups of coffee. So do kindly let me run off and take care of that real quick. I will be right back with you. Thank you. right, all right, all right. We are back. All right, let's get this moving. Lay waste to our enemies, Dash. I see you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's not very nice at all. Okay. Okay. Now, eventually lap you. Don't want to hit people with that shit. On this attack. Yeah, this isn't the moment to do that, though. Doing you would probably be good, though. Cycle up, cycle up. And she's going to do her cleanse right about there. Right? Nope, she's not. Okay, that comes next. I was wrong. We can get the crazy shit off of her. Kill him. That's the good one. Back in business, boyos. Okay, I respect that. I see your... I respect your position on the matter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Boy, that Vandor hit was a big one. Okay. God, the size of that hit, man. The Relic 8 Vandor, man. I really do want to Relic 9 him one of these days. And I can justify it. But this was smooth. So I'm feeling good about this one. Yes, sir. Okay, I see you. Oh. Bonk. Just a minor bonk. Into major bonk. Like a so. Boom! 55. Right. Took us a wee bit to do, but we did it. Okay, Darth Vader for here. Yeah, I guess. Actually, we could maybe just Bad Batch that. I mean, Darth Vader would get responded to. That's the thing. That's kind of the pain in the ass about that. Why don't I just Bad Batch it? What the hell do I care? Keep him on the lock. And yeah, that's it, really. Potency would be ideal, but we've already, I think, used pretty much all of that. Physical accuracy would be great. Special accuracy would be ideal for the sake of tech. This should do. Alright, let's have this one. Okay. So we'll get a couple buffs dispelled, which means that tech should be able to go on out. Tech goes. Applies stun. Ideally, we would have that offensive potential. Now we kill. problem solved. Mischief managed. To take the Harry Potter parlance. We could trade... No, there's no reason to do it that way. We can just double bonk here. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's not very nice at all. Let's do this. Up, up. Dispel. Okay. Into. Oh, well, that's not nice either. Dick. Kill him. Okay. I don't want to end the fight right here. I need to try and have us completely topped off, and that'll be the end of the fight right there. All right. 57. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, he definitely outperformed me on squads here, drop-wise. Oh, my man came back for a taste of vengeance. My man came back for that extra fleet. My man came back. And he two-shot his way, he got his way through profundity. So he thinks he may indeed have a, he may still have a leg in this, because there's no way he can't clean this up. So he's just waiting. What's he waiting for? I don't know. I mean, face the music on your score, man. We all have our days. Okay, so we were flawless in the back. We had a couple drops up front. Let's dispense with this and have it be the easiest way possible. So ideally it would be Shaak. Healing immunity would also would prevent protection up, so we can just do this cheese. Yeah, we'll just do this and this. Armor penetration seems fair. We'll take this one. Yeah, meant for Imperial troopers, but we could get hoed out on that. And it isn't about armor, it's really just about... Yeah, I mean, if I'm not planning on using Imperial troopers, what the hell do I care? Alright, let's go. Wrap this one up. 268. Okay. So, we've got that going. Let's just get down with the get down. Get that healing immunity, no healing immunity, no reason to try and smash hit when you don't get it. Okay, now we have to get to stepping. It'll take some time. Ideally, we would stun again here. Good. Keep up the stun train. Need that healing immunity back. More stun train, if you would kindly. We have the healing immunity. Let's have the TM. Okay. Okay. The trick is to keep that applied. And there is something of a trick, I guess. Just stay stunned, if you please. Thank you. Yeah, pop. Yeah, pop. Okay. Might not work the way I thought it did. It's not going to work at all without tenacity down, I'll tell you that. Okay, there's our healing immunity. You get nothing from that. That's good. We'll save the big bonk here. Reapply the healing immunity, if you please. Stun into chop. Okay. So, yeah, let's just keep it moving in just this way, and we should be okay. Keep that applied. Give the bonk. Give the basic. Give the healing immunity. Danger, danger, danger. That's not good. You stay still. Give me turn meter. Give me turn meter. Give me that back. Give me this back. Nope, still not getting it. Why are you resisting me when you've got tenacity down? Starting to piss me off with that, old girl. Not a fan. It makes me like you less. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we got through the first life. Okay, let's get it done. Get it done, boys. Get it done. 2.5 minutes just for that. Let's go. Man, you guys absolutely suck shit at this. You have tenacity down and you guys can't land shit. Y'all are killing me. Alright. 35. So, where was it? 33, 35. Yeah, 35. Crew, Kylo, and Fox. Alright. Glad we didn't have to 3-shot that. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. Where's our man? Alright, 1963. That's the score to beat. So, let's see what we can make do here on fleets. He had to 2-shot 2 fleets, so technically I think advantage still rests with us. We will need to proceed carefully. Okay. So he's got Executor. He's got IG2K. Okay. Alright, so that one, that would be a Finalizer counter. I'll have to think about exactly how I line that one up. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so I don't think that's the one. I don't think that's the one, but I'll have to check. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm trying to remember what my opener is for this. It's, I want to say it's the First Order Special Forces. Yeah. Special Forces. Special Forces. Echelon would, yeah, you would want Echelon there to take the brunt of the opener. So it's like Special Forces, and then you're bringing out Shuttle first. I think that's the way that works. Negotiator, so that one can just be Executrix, I suppose. Well, actually, no, we have Profundity, so we'll do Executrix there. And we can do, I don't know, we can do Malevolence here. It's only slightly more irritating with Ahsoka up front, but we should still be okay. We also do have Negotiator. We could just Negotiator Mirror. Yeah, I mean, we have a couple options in how we wish to approach this, but I do want to do Finalizer there and then possibly clean that up with Negotiator if needed. What do we need here? Let's talk about the monster math. So, he's got a 1963. If we do 1577 plus 219 less 1963 divided by 3, we would need an average of 55 banners. So this means that if we one-shot these fleets, we would be okay. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the fight that we know we're going to do this way. We'll go ahead and do... Well, actually, let's go ahead and restart. It's been a while. Let's not be prideful. Towards the end of the line. Ugh. It did not have to be this close, damn it. Man, that sortie had me crossed up, man. I could have won with the Darth Vader Cron, or the Lord Vader Cron too. That's what's frustrating, man. Arrgh. Okay. Here we go. And there's no reason to bring a fourth. There's no case for that. Let me see about this. Negotiator, we're not going to need Gauntlet, so we can just use Gauntlet here if we need to have a third. And then we have these two spare for some other application if strictly necessary. And that's pretty much all, yeah. All right, here we go. For all the marbles, man. We got to knock it out on Fleet today. No whammies with the terrible RNG, yeah? Guys? Okay, dodge, alright, one dodge is hot. Alright. No other dodges, but it's okay. You don't want to be greedy. Alright, I see you guys. Basic, if you would, kindly. Yeah, we can reapply our taunt to the Sith Bomber. Key move. Bombs out. I love that there's already 9 grenades here on Dash's ship. That's fat. And I just took a bunch of damage. Got his protection back, but these are the breaks. Okay, TIE Bomber. This is a rare outcome. We have everybody standing. Very rare outcome. Alright, basic. Okay, well, this one's going to die. We're going to lose our one taunt, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, lucky us. Turn meter's favorable. Well, yeah, it is. It is. It's okay. Yeah. I'm hardly mad about this. Okay. Dig this. Dig this. Dig that.
Are you winning, son?
I am winning. I am feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good. All right, sweep off. Good outcome. You can't evade, so haha, jackass. Okay. I respect your position. Okay. And then you. We use this here. Just kill. Just finish this. Okay, that's good. Basic. Great. We are in the mix, people. In the mix. Wow, everybody's so strong, so healthy. Maybe try and get the Palpatine turn. A basic, if you would. This. A heal for Vader. Yeah, that might cost me more. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like you're dying pretty good, so bye. Okay. And then close it out. Alright, there we go. 71. Solid. Mwah. Okay. Whew. Okay, how about looking stuff up? Yeah, that is a real pain from an archival sense. No, that one's from 100 million billion years ago. that's from 1,000 years ago. That's not the notes I'm looking for. That's disappointing. Okay. So it would be malevolence here. We have to finalizer that. Okay. It'll have to go just right. Just right. So, Special Forces, because you want the hit, right? Yeah, I think it's because you want the hit. So the way I think it's supposed to go is you put the mark out onto Houndstooth, then it's big hit with Silencer on IG2K, and then it's Special Forces calling Silencer. That's what I think it's supposed to be. Then we would grab these two and this. Not much reason to bring anything else. I think that's how it works, but damn. It's been a minute since I fought this, so I want to check. This database is so slow, though. You've got to be kidding me. Is this real life, man? Wonder if he's even there. Trying to remember, man. That's why I write this kind of shit down. Okay. I think I found it. Okay. Echelon, crew, command, and silencer. So it is in Special Forces. Hunter on Houndstooth, silencer basic on IG, command. Different than before. Echelon, special. Okay. So, okay. Glad my notes finally came up. We grab Special Forces. Okay. Alright, let's knock this out, guys. Nerves. Nerves. Hunted on Houndstooth. Okay. Command shuttle. On silencer. Silencer, who will have little TM to lose. Okay, I respect it. Respect where you're coming from. Okay, I see that, yeah. Okay. Got an ability block the Houndstooth here. Come on, old bean. Come on, old bean. Okay. Silencer Big hit. We need... well, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. Okay, so why don't we just do this then? Oh man, we are in deep shit, actually. This is a very, very bad outcome. What do? We can dispel and go after. That's the right call here. This is a dangerous time for us. Got to call in Evan Hawk because we don't have any breaches down, so this is probably our only chance to get through to you. Boba. No. Shit. That's a bad outcome. God damn it. You would just end up dispelling this off, so you need to come back around. I could push your TM, but then that's not helpful. I do want you to come back around quick, though. Still, let's see if we can't... God, fuck. I should have done the other special. Okay, keep up, chaff. No choice. No choice. No choice. No choice. Come on. Okay, this is it. Gotta kill something sometime, somewhere, somehow. Shit. This is a good one. Go for the stun here, maybe? That's a good one. Okay, the dispel isn't my idea of a good time. It is possible that we could land a stun here. But I think getting rid of... No, I don't know, man. I feel like going for giving more health to this guy is the right call. Yeah, see, that does feel like the right move. Okay, that's favorable. This might be a kill on him. Nice, nice. Can't believe it, but it's happening. We want to save that ability block, do we not? That's the thing. Ideal to lock him down. We'll take this. Yeah, we have to save the dispel for Boba, who is right there, looking mean, looking nasty, and I am looking really frail. Wow. Talk about favorable. Special Forces, come forward, friend. Okay. What I'm going to need from you is... Shit. The turn meter, what's going to happen? We've got to just do this. This sucks. Yes. Turn this back over to you. Gotta hit you. Please land. Don't dodge. No whammies. Hot. Let's get this out. We got a minute to do it. No other ships on deck, right? So just this asshole. Clobber him. We got to be real quick like with it, though. Quick like a bunny. Getting our health back. Hot, hot, hot. Let's move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Okay. Had him the whole time. Holy shit. Okay. That did not go strictly to plan, but wow, did we pull it out of our ass? Oh, Damien Dogie, you redeemed a hydrate. I do have a bit of coffee left. Whoo! Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dart. Thanks, Valor. Wow. Ha! Ha! So we had our troubles in squads, but we're earning our money out here today against this negotiator. All right. So before we do this final fight, let's do that last monster math, okay? So it was 219, right? Okay. So 1713 plus 219, 1932 less 1963 is 31. So I think I have to, if I manage to 3-shot this, I think I get it. Okay, so bearing in mind that we do have our own negotiator, what would be the preferred matchup? We have the discretion to use either. Ooh, I don't need that. That's old. Okay, let's talk about ship counters. So we've got a negotiator on deck. It is these three. talk to me about win rates. Talk to me about banners. So Chimera would do it, of course. Malevolence with 80%, 140 scenes, standard composition, but you have Ebonhawk in there, so that does add a little more security to it. 76% win rate without it, which is just a point better than... see, yeah, look, the outcome actually has a bit of variance, doesn't it? Is it... What is his composition? He has 3 reinforcements. What are the 3 reinforcements? It should be Sarge. Yeah? It should be Sarge. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be Sarge. So let's make sure that Sarge... Well, it could be... No, it should be Plo, Sarge, and... what's his name? He might have used Sarge with Radis, though. I don't know. So, whatever. We can clean it up one way or the other. We'll do it the cleaner way here with Grievous. Because if we should fail, then Negotiator's very good for that cleanup. Alright, we'll take these 2. We take the money, and we run. Isn't TFP with Nego the play? Yeah, you know what? That also works. I forgot about that. I don't use that one often, so good call there. That's probably a sure thing. But let's see how this goes, yeah? Okay, that is the outcome we expect. Okay. Yes, we go ahead and lead with this. Improper targeting. Should have been only on Anakin, but not the end of the world. We don't really benefit from doing that. Okay, so if we sweep here, then you'll dispel, but you can't speak for him, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, it is. All right, it is this one. Okay, now is actually a good time to use this stun so that we have a free target to hit without retribution punishing us. Now we come in with Spy. Do we get a favorable outcome? I mean, I've had worse. Yeah, I've had worse. Alright, so that actually forces Anakin out. Yeah, there is going to be the heal, though. Oh, wow, no, the AI decided not to do the heal, so... Oh my god, and we get double dodge. Are you fucking kidding me? Video games! Alright, you should die now, Anakin? You were supposed to keel right over. Alright, well, now you keel over. It's still going to be a one-shot, people. Okay. Y'all can do all the dum-dums you want. Honestly, you do need to die, though. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. That's the bombs we're looking for. A little bit of love here, if you would kindly. Finish the job, my friend. Yes. Dispel, charge up. Okay, bombs out. Yep, that's it's always sad when it ends that way. Yep, we lose our spy. Them's is some bombs. Okay. Have our soldier. Still a one-shot, but not a pretty one, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we just sit here till the end of time. I don't know. Fuck do I know. Do we ever get to do an ultimate? I wonder. Okay. So it is possible. The possibility is real. Stupid ass game. Die. All of you. There it is. Alright, 64. So, it weren't pretty, but it worked. Okay. So yeah, that could have been even cleaner. Alright, yeah, that probably would have had me just over 2,000. Nonetheless, we get him by, what is it, 33, so little over a drop and a half. Yeah. So where we suffered on squads, you know, we had 2 drops, right, up top, and we were clean through the bottom. We'll review our attacks, but the bottom line is that he only had 1 drop. He dropped twice on the same team, so lost 30 banners there. But then I dropped on 2 separate teams once, so that's 40. So he was up 10 on that. But then in fleets, he dropped on each of my fleets back here, and that was later in the stream, so you can see He two-shot Profundity and two-shot Radis, and that really put me out ahead. So let's cover this real quick. So I covered my defenses early in the stream. Go back in the VOD if you want to see that in detail. I won't take up your time twice with that. Let's talk about our attacks. Down, bottom, front. We have, against his Qui-Gon team, we used Nute Jango B1. And shout out to Zio, a past opponent. He's twice beaten me now, but he had it very smooth, and he had a recent VOD that of him using it against mine. So I checked that, had a nice reference before I applied it, and boom, right on through. 57 banners. All right, and against Dash L3 Vandor, we used Sith Trio for 54. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, we used JMK Cat GK for 57. You really just want to delete Chrysanthemum, charge up a full ult, kill Boushh the old way, and then while you have your full ult, you just kind of focus down Jabba and then clean up a lone Chrysanthemum, and it's at your discretion, you know, to build up your banners, and it's very smooth that way. Against Lord Vader Royal Maul, we use Slacker Watt Armor as usual for 50 banners, and against Gas Rex Fies, we use JML Grandmaster and Shaak for 57. Alright, going on to the back, there's another set of smooth attacks, but interesting, like good defenses, honestly. Dooku TFP set, we used Bad Batch, Hunter, Echo, and Tech for 57. Against his Iden team, Iden Shore and Range, you know, a man after my own heart, I used Dash Vandor L3 for 55. We used, against Savage, Malik, and Lobster Trooper, Bosk, Grief, and Mando did the job, 57. Against Malgus, DR, BSF, we went in with C, Sidious, and Sion for 51. No regrets about saving Sith Eternal for the back wall. My instinct to use JML against Gas instead of C, profitable. I'm into it. It was a good call. And then against Rey, Swolo, Hoda. I learned something here today. I mean, I hadn't had the chance yet to use EP MaraJ Starkiller against it. When I fought this comp maybe once or twice before, I had already used Starkiller up front against a Malgus or something like that. So first time getting to do it, smooth as butter, especially with the cooldown reduction Datacron, but I think it would be probably just as good without it. You have a little bit more control with it, though. 56 banners, and really, I don't think I'm going to be setting Hoda anymore with this. I think it is going to be Sortie that I set down until I have the two murder droids to go with Sortie, and then we'll have a different conversation at that point in time. But yeah, so yeah, bottom half of the map, smooth sailing, right? All right, top half. So against Hux, Phasma, and First Order TIE Pilot, we used Padme, Ahsoka, Mace for 54. Against Sortie, BB-8, R2. So this one had a killer amount of armor added, and this one really was just my bungle. I use Wampa. Wampa has been very reliable. This is probably the second time ever I've lost with Wampa against this comp. And I think the reasons are similar. It was a really incredible defensive setup that one time way long ago. Well, this one had a ton of armor. And I had a very high armor penetration spare Lord Vader Cron that I could have used. It didn't work out. I didn't grab that Cron, and because of that, I took a lifesteal Cron instead. Man, it was down to the last seconds. I'm hitting for 150k. We're not denting old girl. So we did not get through Sortie herself with Wampa. We killed the two sides, though. Cleaned her up with Crew, OG Kylo, and Fox, so a total of 37 banners. Against Mon Mothma, Katarn, and Cara. So this is one of our research things, right? We looked up on Swigga.gg, and I was like, you know what? What about a Mon Mothma mirror? And Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara had a decent win rate. Mon Mothma, Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout had a slightly higher one. I also checked and saw that my Katarn was faster than his, so I thought that, you know, with decent RNG from Hoth Rebel Scout, I should have been able to get out ahead and stay out ahead. And it didn't happen. It didn't come together. I don't think we got that many turn meter feeds out of Hoth Rebel Scout. So, you know, it is only 40%, I think. But you would expect you'd get a few because we got a bunch of turns out. Nonetheless, we failed and preloaded the team. Everybody was alive, health and protection. It was just a hot mess. threw in Nebit, Jawa Engineer, and Jawa Scavenger. And fortunately, everybody's cooldowns were kind of down at that point on the enemy team. So they just kind of slapped my Jawas for a few seconds, built up a bunch of bombs on themselves. Mom Mothma and Katarn took care of themselves, and it was just Cara Dune. We timed it just right, waited for her potency down to go, and then we passed turn meter, bombed her, and yeah, closed it out. So 33 banners on that. But yeah, so that was a dum-dum here with the sortie fight with the Wampa. That was really my bad. This one was a science that just didn't pan out. I think it was poor RNG. Maybe I was better off running with Cara. You decide. Against CLS Chewpio, C3PO, this was another, I believe, high dodge Datacron. Didn't really feel like messing with it, so I used JKR, JKL Bastila as I had last episode for 56. We ain't messing around. I'm just trying to get through. Don't stop me. All right, RJT and Resistance Bros, we used Wedge, Han, Chewie for 56. And yeah, that concludes squad. So in the end, I ended up having like Imperial Troopers and Darth Vader left. I feel like I still set a pretty reasonable defense. He saved a lot in terms of GLs. But so did I. We saved, I guess, the equal number. So we mashed up pretty evenly in terms of our strategic planning. It really was Fleet that saved my bacon today. So yeah, let's go up top and just wrap that up real quick. So I showed you at the start of all this, at this wrap up, that he had to two-shot two of my fleets. We were flawless through. We one-shot everything. So against his Executor, we went in with Finalizer, and that one had my heart pounding because we did not kill IG2K early. We lost our tank. We were exposed. 3 ships standing before us with just the command shuttle and silencer. It was dicey. We made the call to bring out Ebonhawk first, and that saved our ass because we were able to get some dodges in. We did not push along their contract by having chaff and refreshing chaff. Watch that one because it was crazy. Pulled that directly out of my ass. It was magic though. We didn't get dodged at the wrong time. I will say that later in the fight there was a couple bad opportunities. Like when I went for Houndstooth and I went for Cad Bane later in the fight, that could have gone very badly for me if I didn't have the right thing happen. So, whoo! All right, against Negotiator, we use Malevolence, and as a viewer pointed out here, I could have just used Negotiator with TFP starting to mirror, and that would have been cleaner banners. So, credit credit where credit's due to Karthik. Karthik, yeah, you're in my bracket. You're in my bracket here, man. Hope I see you. Hope I see you here this week. I look forward to fighting people I haven't fought before. But yeah, against his Negotiator, we used Malevolence. Things went all right. 64 banners. Against Profundity, we used Executrix, and we had probably the best RNG I've ever had on that encounter because we did not lose Vader or the Sith Bomber before we got to bring out Imperial TIE Bomber. We got to stabilize, we got to keep all the ships, we lost nobody. 71 banners against Profundity without using a meta fleet. Mwah! Just fabulous. Alright, so like I said, I had my 2 drops on squads. He had a double drop on one squad, but then he had his trip up here in fleet, and that was the difference. So, man, what a ride. What a ride. All right, let's go ahead and plug for my Patreon and stuff and get you guys rated out. First of all, if you want to catch previous episodes of the show, follow my YouTube. And yeah, if you want to keep up with me and find out, when I'll be streaming and, just chat, whatever. You got questions, you want to tell me that I just completely flubbed something and I could have done it better, pop on in, drop that hot knowledge and, all that good stuff. All right, Discord. Yes, that's the link to my Discord. Oh, Karthik, you hit a brick wall trying to smash out my opponent last night, so it's likely a loss unless your opponent doesn't attack. All right, well, we'll see what happens, man. It'd be cool to fight you sometime, so I'm rooting for you this round, but not next round if we get matched. You dig? All right, let's do the Patreon stuff. So check out patreon.com/Tassinix. Let me just go ahead and drop that link all, discreet like. But yeah, guys, if you are upwardly mobile, looking to raise your GAC game, I've got something for everybody. I've assembled a body of knowledge over the last few years and have pushed as high as rank 4 through blood, sweat, and tears, and also picking the minds of my betters. So, I'm happy to share this with my supporters, and also for just about all of my Patreon tiers, except the $5 one. You have a bundle with getting the Patreon level access to OmegaBot. So if you liked that scouting report that I did early on with the detailed graphs and that in-depth understanding that you can get just through those really nice pictograms and stuff, check that out because you can support me and get access to that Patreon level thing all through one sub. All right, next item is the merch. Of course, for certain tiers of Patreon, we've got the mug, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. It's hoodie season now up where I'm at, so it is extra super comfortable and warm. I will say that. I'll be wearing it later today when I get home from Thanksgiving. All right, we do have to shout out to the patrons. I still haven't gotten this slide updated. It's because, honestly, I'm a bad person. There's really no excuse for it at this point. But that being said, I do need to cover the couple people that are not on this slide because we can never forget the homies that support us. So shout out to Darth QPPMG, Ray of Sunshine, and JJ's Productions Twitch. Thank you guys so much for your support. And of course, at VIP access level, shout out and thank you. Oh, no, wait, Ryan actually bumped up. He's at VIP Access Plus because he wanted to get in on the Patreon thing, and he also wanted to get the Tassinix Gaming mug. So thanks for bumping up, Ryan. I really appreciate you. You've been, subscribed a long time. Thanks, man. Hey, yeah, good to see you in the chat, man. Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Shout out to, at VIP Access level, also thanks for White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Cal Rizian 2187, Deadpool Kyle 28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. Eric Rose, thank you so much for all of your support here at VIP Access Plus. One of my OGs, and Absolution, still pops in from time to time, drops subs on the community, doesn't play the game anymore, but man, I really appreciate you. Thanks so much, man. And, of course, we have to do our special thanks to Yoda Force here in Maw Vanguard. He's been a past very generous supporter of the stream, just getting his house back in order here after being affected by the hurricane down in Florida. Wishing all the best to you, my friend. Hope everything comes together. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, here we are on Thanksgiving morning, and you were incredulous when I said, yeah, no, I'm going to stream this morning because I couldn't do it last night. And she's like, you're going to stream on Thanksgiving morning? I'm like, yeah, because we're not going anywhere till the late afternoon. It's not a problem, is it? She's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. So, no, I love you, dear. Thank you for not ripping my face off and wrapping it over a volleyball that you impale on a stake in the front yard to ward off any other men that would try to get away with half the shit that I do in trying to be halfway decent at this game. Love you dearly. To Dagger, my right-hand man, admin on my Discord, a generous supporter of the stream in his own right, and, just all-around helpful dude. Thanks for everything you do, even though you are a sack of shit that trolls me most of the time in the stream. Still love you dearly. I am thankful for you on this Thanksgiving, Hey, Lord Ryan, thanks so much for the Twitch sub here. Resubbed here for 8 months. Thanks, man. And you drank a bit last night, so you're waking up late. I hear you, man. Yeah, I've got to, eat a quick sandwich, something like that, grab a shower, and then in about 3 hours I got to be at Grandma's, so... yeah, trying to get that. All right, and of course, last but not least, never least, is Nomad's Reaper. He'll occasionally pop in on one of these streams and drop 50, 100, 150 subs on the community, tens of thousands of biddies. Really appreciate all the fabulously generous support, man. Love you. I'm glad you really enjoy the show, and thanks so much for all the support. All right. Let's move back over to the main scene and get you guys rated out. There's got to be somebody else here who's trying to get killed by their wife for streaming on Twitch on Thanksgiving morning. I can't be the only man testing fate. See? Ram Bam. Aw, man. Aw. You know what? Man, I love Rambam, but we gotta go give some love to JJ's, because JJ's is a Patreon. He's rated into me here recently. I gotta give some love to JJ's, man. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get that done. We're gonna raid out to JJ's. So hey, I will be back here tomorrow night, 8 or 8:30 Eastern. I'll let you know on my Discord. For week 3, round 2, we've got the dub on this round. It's a very competitive bracket. Looking forward to the rest of the week. But thanks, everybody, for being here on this crazy-ass Thanksgiving morning stream. Appreciate everybody that made it. And, yeah, we'll see you later. It's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care. Oh, JJ's might have just closed down his stream because I can't start a raid there. No, it says we're unable to raid him at this time. Does he have raiding off? Oh, shit. Here I am thinking I'm all smooth signing off and I can't even raid the man. Okay, it says error. We're unable to raid him. All right. Then we will try Rambam then. Pile in on Rambam. All right, there it is. All right. It's letting us... So JJ's must be trying to make a run at something and doesn't want to get raided into. All right, thank you guys all signing up to go to Rambam. I'll send you over here in a sec. And, yeah. Again, take care. Happy Thanksgiving.